Hey, welcome into the Big Ten Huddle. I'm JR. So a video got leaked of Matt Rhule's and leaked. I don't know if it was actually leaked or what it was. I guess if you have the definition of leaked, it's like, it wasn't supposed to get out, but it did. But I don't know. Whatever it was, Matt Rhule gave a speech at halftime of the Akron game where they won, what was it, 68 to nothing? I think it was. Absolutely obliterated the Akron Zips. They are not playing for bowls, and they are also not playing for pride in that game either because Nebraska throttled them. But anyway, it was a very interesting speech, and I did a video on Kirk Ferentz's his post game and how that frustrated me. I love this speech. I think this is fantastic, and so instead of going on and complaining about something a coach says that I don't like, I want to go through and watch this video. So I'll give some commentary in between. I'll try to let it play as much as I can and then kind of give stuff. But there's some quotes in here where just really need to pause it and kind of dissect that a little bit and what it means for the culture change of this Nebraska team and what it seems like they're going through. So let's just let it play and we'll get to it as it goes.
I'm talking. Maybe I just have a different standard. I don't like them freaking moving the ball. They're dropping back at the end of the half. Like, we're on the sidelines. Me and John are saying, they'll take a knee here. They'll run the ball. They don't fear you. They don't respect you enough yet. And if that sounds like...
That's a great line. They don't fear you. They don't respect you enough yet. For where this Nebraska program has been, Matt Rhule knows this. He knows where this program has been. He's lived it for 2 years, right? He's been the coach, and he's not been at like Ohio State or like Oregon or anything like that, but he has developed programs from being 1-2 wins up to a double-digit win type of program. This is the kind of stuff that gets you there, right? This is the kind of stuff that you're not just content with going out, oh, okay, we won the game. He wants Akron to completely fear them. Never schedule them again. Never feel like we can ever step on the field with this team again. Beat them down so much. Now, if you are somebody wants the sportsmanship and stuff like that, I get that. But there is just some stuff that happens for culture, and I think nowadays in college football, we're really seeing teams look at the money that they're spending for some of these teams. It's not a ton for the programs, obviously. Like, it's like what, $1 million and a half dollars. So it's not like gonna tear apart their budget or anything. But they are looking at this like, yeah, it's your job to come in here for us to, basically smack you around for a little bit. Good practice for us and good standard motivation for us as well. All right, I'll let the video play a little bit longer this time.
Like coach speak, then you have the wrong brain. They're dropping back against our starting defense. They're cutting our own line at the end of the half. All you young guys, just go back there and chill. I want my opportunity. Some of you guys will get an opportunity right now. I told you I don't care what the score is. I told you I care what the tape looks like. Did I trip when the ball was fumbled? No, I don't care what happens in the game. I want to see what the next play is. You have one half. Defense, you have one half. If they try to drop back and throw it, and that quarterback's not on the ground, I want new guys in there rushing. I want them hit. I want them never to say our name again. You believe the fact with 43 seconds left, they just gave us the ball back. They went down 33 and they're still dropping back. They had the balls to cut you.
Okay, so what he's talking about is they're still dropping back to pass. What he's trying to get at is, obviously, if you watch football, you know what he's trying to get at here. He's trying to make it say like they should not be still trying to be in this game. They should be trying to run out the clock and trying to get off this field as quickly as possible. But instead, they're still dropping back. And so he's even going as far to say, if he doesn't have pressure on him, if that quarterback doesn't get hit, then I want new guys in there playing every single time. This is the type of cutthroat stuff. There are too many teams out there that get one or two special players on their team, and they get just the golden treatment the entire time. Now, you can also use that as motivation for the younger players, maybe the less talented players. So I do think there's a place for that at times. But overall, it sounds like with what we've known about Nebraska and how things have gone in the past a little bit, it's not been like that, right? It's been, hey, I'm a super talented player. I'm going to come in and I'm going to, maybe I don't have the most effort in practice, but they have no other choice but to play me because I'm the talented guy. That's not the way Matt Rhule is going to run this thing. Matt Rhule is going to run this thing like you you better get the job done. It's not even effort anymore, right? When you first get to a program like this, yeah, it's all about effort. It's all about play hard, do this stuff. It's not just about that. It's performance, right? He's saying it doesn't matter what the score looks like. I care about the tape. I love this. I absolutely love this halftime speech from Matt Rhule so far. We're about halfway through, and the best quote in it is still coming up. There's a quote coming up here that I might faint after I hear it one more time because it's just fantastic. All right, here we go.
I thought you guys get the ball. You put it down and score. You made me put the freaking red and the white in. And you guys get in, you go play. I don't care what the score is. Troy told you shutouts are precious.
That dude. Go back. I don't even know who that is. I should know who that is. I don't know faces well enough. He is loving this. Look at that face. He is loving this. He is eating this up. Everybody is. Everybody on this team is. He has their full attention. Everybody's eating this up. If you're a competitor, if you're a football player, a real football player, you're loving this kind of stuff.
Realest game of a shutout. I don't want them ever to say our name again. That's the killer instinct I asked about. Not what does my hair look like, what do I look like in the freaking mirror. I walk in here, guys in the mirror checking themselves out. Got a chance at a shutout. You guys got a chance of freaking hanging a score around here we haven't hung in a long time. We don't work hard enough to go take what we want. Go take what you want. You want to get in the game? DJ, you run your ass off on all those routes all week. Now you got a chance to get in the game, maybe. If your brother and your brothers will put them away. It's about time people say...
Yeah, because it's not just about you, right? It's not just about you. You got to get your job done for your brothers because there's other guys that need that development. There's other guys that have put in the work this week, and they need to get out there to help them develop further. I know he's not talking about development, but that's what he's talking about here, right? This is how a team, this is how a community brotherhood is formed through working through all this stuff. This could go down as just like a template for how to give a speech at halftime to motivate. I can't say enough good things. The quote's still coming up.
I don't want to schedule those guys anymore. I don't want to play those guys anymore. And if my standard's too high, then leave. And if
I love that quote. You guys heard me talk about standard in the Kirk Ferentz clip. I love the idea of the standard, right? Maybe it's not been the standard at Nebraska, but it's Matt Rhule's standard. If my standard is too high, then leave. It communicates everything about where this program is going. It communicates everything about Matt Rhule, where he's at as a coach, what he expects from his team. It's not just go out here and get better and improve and stuff like that. You lose a rivalry game, it shouldn't be about, well, we improved, right? It should be about, this is my standard, go out and meet it, otherwise we have no place for you, right? And sure, you could hear that and be like, well, that doesn't sound like much of a brotherhood. Well, no, but also not meeting the standard also doesn't sound like much of a brotherhood either, because guess what not meeting the standard does? Not meeting the standard hurts you, not meeting the standard hurts your brother, not meeting the standard hurts your team, and not meeting the standard ultimately impacts everything that you play for, right? If you just play for yourself, then yeah, you let yourself down. Sure. But if you play for your entire team, you play for the name on your chest, you play for all of this, it impacts everything. To actually go out and perform, not just get better, not just improve. Yes, there's time for those kind of conversations. But Matt Rhule is changing the culture of this program right here. Obviously, we'll see if it impacts it through the rest of the season. I think it will. I think this Nebraska team is very, very good, and stuff like this just gives me even more confidence that they're going to continue to have that killer instinct they need for the rest of the season. I don't know if they're going to win 10 games or not. That's really, really difficult to predict. I said at least 8 wins this season to me would be a success for Nebraska. You get up to 10, maybe even 11 wins with a postseason win or something like that. Nebraska's back, baby. If that happens, you watch. Nebraska's back. Let's watch the rest.
You're with me, go out there and do not, I don't want to see a smile. I don't want to see nothing silly. I want to see a bunch of guys locked in that want to make a team quick. I don't know why he showed you guys Bronx Hill at the end of it. You know what he said, that guy, after beating out that Viper gang? He said, look at me. I did this to you. He wasn't scared to make sure that guy knew who he was. I did this to you. When you're shaking their hand at the end of the game, they better have that look in their eye. You did it to them. It's supposed to be 33-0. It's supposed to be that score. Now, what's the second half supposed to look like? I'll see you guys on the field.
That's fantastic. It's got me fired up. I want to go play against Akron now. Oh man, I think this is a great glimpse into this program, this culture. Matt Rhule is a coach. You see a lot of Matt Rhule out there, but he's kind of like he's giving some of the coach speak stuff. He's going out on Pat McAfee. He's got his like House Rules podcast, and he's making a lot of different appearances and stuff like that now, which is good, right? That impacts recruiting. That helps things. And I know some people will say like, oh, go out and why are you going out and doing all these interviews? And I get it, right? The traditionalist mindset, just go work. But this is setting you up for the future. This is setting you up for the future to go out and get the players. You have more cachet. You have more to improve. Listen. If Nebraska performs well this season, if they get 8, 9 wins, dare I say 10, like I said earlier, this is on a skyrocket right here. This is ready to just shoot up, go straight upward, and you're looking at Nebraska becoming a tier 2 or better team in the conference. They've not been a tier 2 or better team in a long time, ever since Scott Frost, really. It's been a while, and maybe even before that a little bit. But Matt Rhule, it's looking more and more, even after this speech, especially after this speech, it's looking more and more like this is going to be a double-digit win team. Maybe it's going to take the postseason to get them there. Who knows? But it's looking more and more like this is going to happen. You got the quarterback. He's improved the offensive line. That defense had question marks in the secondary, but John Butler's got them right. Still want to see the defensive line against a better offensive line, but for the most part, I think that's improved as well. You're looking at a lot of stuff right here where Matt Rhule said to his coaches and said to his team, here is my standard, go out and meet it or walk out the door. And they're going out and they're meeting it. At least right now they are. We'll see how it goes in the future. But I got to be careful. Because I said I'm not going to believe in this Nebraska team until they do it. I'm this close, though. I am this close, though. Nebraska, you go out and you win, like I said, 8 games this year. 8 games is my mark. You win 8 games this year. I'm a believer. You win 8 games this year. You get to 9, you get to 10. Heck, I might just do this show in Nebraska gear the entire offseason. Who knows? Great stuff from Matt Rhule. Love listening to this kind of stuff. Leaked or not, who cares? This is a great speech, and it really gives you a glimpse into the culture of the Nebraska program that Matt Rhule is building there. And I think Matt Rhule, he's got something special. So appreciate you all listening. Let me know what you think about Matt Rhule, his comments. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Going to have videos coming out all this weekend with stuff from the games. Of course, we'll cover the Nebraska game. We'll cover everything else. We cover all of the Big Ten here at the Big Ten Huddle. Every single Big Ten team. We don't just do certain teams or anything like that. It might annoy people sometimes, like, oh, you don't talk about our team enough. Well, we talk every single Big Ten team. When I started this podcast, I was annoyed that there were other Big Ten podcasts that only want to talk about half the conference. I only want to talk about a little bit of the conference. Nope, you're not a conference podcast if you only talk about a little bit. From Northwestern to Ohio State, we talk about them all here at the Big Ten Huddle. Appreciate you being here. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Have a good one. See you next time.